In 2020, Bandai came out with its new Evangelion model kits. This one we are taking a look at today is Eva Unit 1. So without further ado, let's get straight.
Alright, that is just despicable. That is not, no, that is not how to make a review. That is just horrendous. It's god awful. It's just wrong. Should I just remake it? I mean, should I? I don't see why not. Alright, well, you know what they say. Don't call it a comeback, but this most definitely is. But anyway, I digress. Hello everyone, it's me, again, and I am doing the Real Grade Evangelion Unit 1 review, again. This is 100% original, never done before. Alright, so, this kit came out in 2020. 2020 sucked, there's no way around that. But, since this came out of it, it was still horrible, but I mean, just look at this thing, it's a marvel. It's glorious. I mean, it's just amazing to view. It's glorious, just absolutely glorious. I've said glorious how many times by now? Hey, all right. Oh, that was not intentional. So, yes. So here we are again. We are going to review this for a second time. So since I can't really go out that far, we're going to look at the aesthetics by me holding it. So, of course, Unit 1 being Unit 1 has the purple and green color scheme. Being that it is also a real grade, it came with a nice amount of these metallic stickers. However, I decided to just go on ahead and paint those. Doesn't look all that bad, but doesn't look all that great either. But, you know, not that bad, and if I sound weird, I'm sorry, it's spring and my allergies are acting up, but, who cares? So, yeah, so that's the, this is what it looks like. It's Ava Unit 1. Now there are some details that I just went in and, changed up, so that black part right there, I just used the standard panel liner marker to do that, and the same with, excuse me, these parts on the entrance, I guess. Come on. Everything else, there is some panel lines on this. Of course, I did use the standard panel line marker, pour type. I don't really like using pour type, although I probably should get into using it a little more. But, yeah, so this thing looks great. It's, of course, just awesome. Now, accessory-wise, this thing comes with quite a lot. First, we have the umbilical cable. This simply just plugs into the back. And now, it does have this little thing at the end. This is meant for the transport base. I do not have that because this is the normal version and not the deluxe version. But this holds on pretty well. If you do, it does sort of come out pretty easily. Of course, it's not going to do it now, but it does plug in and out very simply. It's very easy. Next are the progressive knife holding hands. Now, I tried painting one of the progressive knives, so that's why I don't have two, but it does come with two in the box, and it's a very nice hand. It's just it's very good at holding it. It doesn't come out. You can just ply off the fingers and take the progressive knife out, and that's fun, I guess. Now, to swap out the hands, you, of course, just, the hands, there is this little assembly. The instructions say that you hold here, and then you pull out, so you don't break that mechanism in there. And then you just plug that in, and now you got Ava Unit 1 holding her progressive knife, and it holds in very nice. And yeah, just gonna pluck that off. And now, next up is the, next up is the, just the fist. Of course, it comes with two of these too. It goes with the same process as as the other hands. The pallet rifle holding hand, however, you do also get two of these. Could it please focus? There we go. Yeah, so the pallet rifle holding hand is very nice, and of course you get the pallet rifle in here itself. It comes with this nice ammo belt that's in the color of Unit 1's neck. I think that's what they do for all Evangelion kits. The ammo belt is the same color as what's on the neck. Very nice pallet rifle, very expertly sculpted. And now you'll notice that there's a little gap here and there's a little tab in the pallet rifle holding hand. So you just do that and you plug that hand in and that holds on very securely. And so you take this and you just plug it back in. However, I am looking at this through my phone camera, so it's kind of hard to do so. But, so hold on, getting there, we're getting there, and there you go. So there it is. There's Unit 1 holding its rifle. Very nice indeed. Oh, what the heck? Oh. It's, that does not happen all the time, don't worry. And it just happened again. All right. Where'd it go? Ah, shoot. All right, found it. I found it. All right. And you can get the, you can get her to hold it double-handed if you wanted. So, yeah, that's nice. Next is the widespread action hands. Now, these are nice, of course. The running hands are the running hands or the karate chop hands, depending on what you want to use them as. And now these are the AT field ripping hands. These do not come with the standard version. I actually got mine through Mecha Parts Guy, I believe. I've been trying to get my hands on an AT field, but haven't had the best of luck with that. But these are nice. I like them. And yeah, they just don't come with the standard set, which is weird because all the other standard Ava sets come with those except for Unit 1. So just a little something weird, but that's it for the accessories. And now we can get on to the articulation. And now we move into it. So, starting off at the legs, you have a point at the foot, you have a toe bend, and you have a little bit of a, you have an ankle pivot to get some nice wide stances. That can go either way. The ankle guard is on a ball joint, so that's pretty nice. This is also on a swivel, if you will. And now, here we have a double bend at the knee, and you have a little bit of a muscle or thigh bulge. And gotta love thick thighs on a giant robot. The knee guard is on a hinge joint, so that can move around if you want the Ava to be kneeling and then holding its pellet rifle. And the leg can move out further than that. Now there is this sort of drum-like assembly on the inside. The leg can move back that far and kick out that far. It's pretty nice. It does have a drum assembly, so you can see it kind of gets loose over time, but it's really not the worst thing ever. Try and see if... Yep, it can go back that far, so you can get some real dramatic poses. Now, it does have some sort of joint in there where it can sort of... I can't really show it here, but yeah, it can do that. Chest-wise, you can arch the back that much. These armor sections or restraint sections are both on hinge joints, and now you do get very limited, no, not very limited, but you get some decent side to side. And up here you can there is some swivelage. Yeah, there's a little bit of I don't really like moving it like this. It doesn't feel right, but you do get movement out of that, and it can go either way. So, yeah, nice that they did that. And I actually didn't know I could do it that far. That's great. But yeah, so you can have AV Unit 1's rebuild AV Unit 1's bad posture. If you wanted her to have good posture, it kind of just looks weird with rebuild Unit 1's design, but you know, pluses and minuses. But now moving on to the arms, we have a double bend at the arm. Unfortunately, no sort of muscles. The hand is on a ball joint, and there's also this little tab. Mine's kind of messed up from multiple uses of pulling it in and out, but there is a little there's a little notch right there. If it would focus, there we go. That this just comfortably slots into. Now this does also, you know what? Hold on. So this does also contribute to this, where you can turn the arm and that will turn with it. This model kit is very anatomically correct, I guess. But it's nice, you know. If you've built a lot of Gundam kits, this kit feels very, very different. But it's a good kind of different. It's a very good kind of different. So with the shoulder pylons, this is on a hinge joint. This is on a bit of a swivel, and that's on a ball joint. You can see that right there. The arm can move out, and you can get a full 360 rotation. I just don't like doing that. To point the arm out, the shoulder pylons do sort of get in the way, but you can do that. And there is a butterfly joint with shifting armor, so that's pretty nice. The head is, this is more to get into the entry plug, but the head can do that. So if you want Unit 1 to have really bad posture, you can do that. The head is on a ball joint, so you can have her turn a whole 360. And can't really look down that far. I mean, if you do that, she looks down further, but can't really look up that far either. But of course, if you do that, if you can do that, I guess, but that doesn't really look right. The mouth is actually on a hinge joint, and there's very nice sculpted detail in here. There's teeth, a tongue, and of course, wait, hold on, I actually forgot to mention the eyes, the horn, and these green and black parts. They were on a very special runner. You can see it on the box here somewhere. Yeah, this runner right here, that's what they were all on. It was a crazy runner, but I loved it. It was insane, but really, really cool. So that's really it for the articulation. Feature-wise, there are progressive, folded up progressive knives in the shoulder pylons. It's actually the easiest it's ever come out. You can have it like this, so you can display Unit 1 reaching up for it. And of course the articulation allows that. And but normally I just like to keep it in there. And to put it in, you just slot it in and close that up. And to access the entry plug, you pull this part back, push the head forward, flip this up. Really wish my fat fingers weren't getting in the friggin' way. Flip this up, and the entry plug is in there. See if I can't get it out or not. Not looking too promising. Hold on 1 second. Just gotta get my tweezers so I can actually get it. Oh, by the way, this is the marker I use to pen align most everything. It's very good. I totally recommend it. So getting my tweezers here, you whip out the entry plug, and it's a very, very nice entry plug. It's got a lot of detail on it. Of course, I use my pen aligner to accentuate that detail. And it's, you know, it's small, and so if you have a real grade Unit 3, you could always just open that mouth and stick it in there and just jump down. Yeah, the mouth can open that far. That doesn't really look correct, but yeah, you know, it's nice. To get it back in, you just slide it back in there and close that up and push the head back up, and bada bing, bada boom. You've got your AV Unit 1 all ready to go. So size comparison wise, I'm going to be bringing in my next review, which is going to be the Gundam Epion, the Master Grade actually. And as you can see, the Unit 1 is as tall, if not taller, than a Master Grade Gundam. And while Epion nor Unit 1 are standing up completely straight, they do match each other, excuse me, in height very well. So it's quite a tall kit, but of course 100% recommend it. Buy it. It's $50. I got mine through New Type. Don't really know if the price has increased at all, but you know, it's great. I 100% recommend. Buy it now. Do it.